Hi, welcome to our channel. Welcome back, I should say, to our channel on all about local SEO, right? Today, we're going to look at what is local SEO, why we need to do local SEO, its stats, and what you are going to get out of local SEO, right? That's what we're going to look at. So let me share my screen with you, my video, right? As the name suggests, while we are waiting for the screen, as the name suggests, local SEO is for showing your products, okay, making your product visible to the local market. That is the main purpose of local SEO. So it is beneficial if you are running a small business, if you have your own physical store, or maybe you're running a brick-and-mortar company, and you definitely need people to walk into your business, and especially people around your vicinity. That means your community, your town area, your city. So you need people from your area to come to your physical store. And that is one of the main purpose of local SEO, right? Now, why we do this local SEO? Okay, what is local SEO is here. Why do we do this local SEO? We are going to cover in this topic local SEO, why, as well as the stats, right? The main purpose of local SEO is for you to display your products and show your products to your local market, right? So what Google does for you is, for us is, Google has got a special tool. They call it the Google My Business listing. So when you list your business, when you do local SEO and traditional SEO, the methods, the procedures, the strategies are all the same, except for local SEO, we have one additional that's called Google My Business, right? So what is so special about this Google My Business? When we do Google My Business, when we list in Google My Business, Google gets all the information about your business, and then they have a special listing. When you see the search result page, there'll be a map. Under the map, at least 3 companies will be displayed. Of course, there's more. You just have to click view more, and then you can see. I'm going to show you the screen as well. Okay, so what happens here is they give some special preference for small businesses to do this local SEO. So when you are doing local SEO, your competition is much less because you're competing only with a small area. Okay, there will be maybe, let's say you're selling a handrail, and probably in your own vicinity, in your own area, probably there might be about 10 dealers or maybe 20 dealers on this. But when you take about when you talk about the international level or national level, there could be about 100 of them, or maybe 1,000 of them internationally. So your competition is very high, very steep, and not only the individual sellers, you also have to compete with people like Amazon, eBay, and other huge companies. So that becomes tough, and your ranking is very, very, very difficult, right? When you do local SEO, Google has got a special location for you, and also comes on the first page of the results, right? So your competition is now much easier, very, very much easier, because you're competing with a small group of people. And then not only that, now your small group of people, the people around this township or the city, when they look at it, when they look at your business, you're selling handrail and they're looking for handrail, they are more comfortable because you're somewhere nearby them. If there's anything, they can always communicate with you or run to your physical store and all that. That's why local SEO is very important. And not only that, it establishes your credibility. When you are listed in Google, and if it so happened that you're on the first page of the Google search result, And when the people, local people, whoever is searching for such a product, when they see you're listed on the first page, they have a different perspective. That means they look up upon you, which means your credibility is there, right? That's a good opportunity for you to also establish your brand. So this is what local SEO can do for us. Let's now look at it. And we are going to, after showing you some of the screen, I'm going to go into the stats and you will see the real benefit of local SEO. All right. Okay, let's say now you've gone in, and then let's say you want to, oh, sorry, hang on. I have to stop this. Okay, sorry, I have to stop this. Now I have to share back the screen again. Okay, let's look at this. Let's say, all right, since I've already searched digital marketing, okay? You are looking for somebody to provide you with digital marketing service, all right? When you search, if you look at this, these are all ads. That means paid advertisements. So obviously, Google will show those who have paid for the ad, they'll show them. But these are all not businesses that will last in this location forever, because as long as their paid advertisement is there, as long as they are paying for the ad, they will still remain here. Once they stop paying for the ad, they will disappear from here. All right. Then as you scroll down, you will see the map. Now, this is what we are interested in. See, you search for digital marketing and you get a map of your local area, and you see the businesses that are listed here. All right. Okay, this is my own company, first ranking here, and you can see also on the map here. So you see the chances of you getting clients to your business is very, very high when you come on the first ranking. And after this, we're going to look at the stats and you will know what I mean by that. Below that, you see these are all the traditional SEOs. Okay, these are all the traditional SEOs. But these traditional SEOs, there can be companies that are from your own country or can be international. Okay, this is traditional SEO. They can be international. If Google finds it relevant, of course, you can just click here and see. When you see this, Google will tell this result seems relevant to this search, even though it typically appears for searches outside Malaysia, right? So it's international, right? So this is the traditional. So you look at the advantage of local SEO here, right? Okay, just let's look at one more. Let's say we look at, say, handrail. Okay. All right, handcraft, handrail, okay. If you look at this search result, there's a lot of images here. Of course, when you click the image, it's linked back to the advertiser. Then there is one section here like a FAQ, Google's compiling of frequently asked questions. There's videos, you have videos here, and then back to local. All right. You see, this is the local SEO. And here we have the map. We already have the location shown here. So obviously people will want to find something nearer to them. And here, the listing is only the first three there. This is, we call this the pack of three or the snack pack. Okay. Of course, if you want to see more, you can see more, right? There'll be at least 20 results displayed in the same page. Okay. There'll be about 20 results here. All right. Okay. So this is what local SEO is about. It makes it very easy for somebody to see it and then to come and look for you. It's as simple as that. All right. Okay. Now, let's go back to our slide again. All right. Let's go back to our slide. Okay. Now we want to look at the stats. Okay. The stats will tell you why you really need this local SEO. What can local SEO do for you? All right. That the final topic for this video will be what local SEO can do for you. Right. Now look at the stats. This will be some amazing things here. Right. Okay. If you see, 46% of searches done on Google are all for local products. Okay. If you look at, if you do a little search on Google, it shows you per day, there's about 5 billion searches done. 5 billion, not million, it's billion. 5 billion searches done per day. And out of that, 46% are all for local businesses. See the huge amount of traffic that's available, huge amount of customers that we can get, right? That is very, very huge, right? Now, out of this 46, this is 10. This is what happened. That means it's something like history, what has happened, and Google gives you this history. All right. If you look, 46%, out of this 46%, 78% of the local searches will end up coming to your store, to your physical store, and they will buy from you offline. That means, especially for brick and mortar, it's simply wonderful to have your business listed in local SEO. So if you have done this, just imagine 78% of the people who actually search for local businesses end up in your physical store and they come and purchase, right? Okay. As we look at the stat, of course, it's very important to mention this. 98% of searchers today use mobile, okay, mobile phone to search. So which means your website, your site must be optimized for mobile search. So it's not only optimized for the criteria that are set by the algorithms, but also for mobile. Now, the other thing is interesting here is the pack of 3. Why we stress on the pack of 3? All right. Why we show that? Why Google shows the pack of 3? And what is so important about that? If you see the search here, this is a search result. It shows that at least 54% of the people click on the first 3, or rather the first 3 ranking businesses get 54% of the clicks. So the rest 7 others on the first page will share the balance. So you look at that. If you are ranking on the first, second, and third, you are going to get huge volume of traffic, right? And the other shocking thing is only less than 2% people look for the second page. That means if you're in the 11th position or 12th position, so you're on the second page, and only 2% of the people will ever go to the second page. So always look for the first page, get listed on the first page, and get all the traffic and get your credibility and dominate your competitors, right? Okay, the other interesting facts, these are some interesting facts here, just 2 other interesting facts. One, 46% of small businesses in US still don't have a website. That means they are still not online. 46% of small businesses, right? The other part is a whooping 56% of small businesses have not claimed their Google My Business. That means the other balance is 46% are not online, and the balance, that means another 54% are online. Out of the 54%, there are 56% of them have still not listed on Google My Business, which means they don't show up in the snack pack. So take advantage of it, right? Okay. So what are the benefits? What are you going to get out of this listing on local business? When you list on the local business, on the local SEO, sorry, when you do local SEO and you get listed on the search result of the local SEO, your visibility, your product visibility, your service, all get noticed by the local community. Okay, this is what we want. Many of the people have, you can have the best product, the best service, But if nobody knows about your product or your service, it's all of no use. It's definitely of no use. So in order to get your product out into the market, in order for people to see your product, your visibility must be there. That's where the local SEO comes very, very handy, especially the Google My Business part of it, right? And as I mentioned earlier, it also establishes your credibility. Because once you're listed, if your company is on the first ranking there, then obviously people are going to look up to your company and say, okay, if Google can rank you on the first page, that means your business must be reliable. Okay, so that's where your credibility comes in. And not only that, you have your opportunity to dominate your competitors if you do your SEO well. That means you optimize your site well, you can dominate. This is your great opportunity, because when you do local SEO, it's only a smaller market share, a small market space. So your chances of dominating is very, very, very great. Just do it right and you get it and you dominate, right? Okay. And of course, as I mentioned earlier, that was in, I think, in module 1, we get new and unique customers consistently, right? Why I say this why I mentioned in my first module that SEO is the foundation of any business. Why? It's traditional as well as local SEO, because SEO will provide you with new and unique customers consistently. It's consistently new and unique, because when you do an advertisement or when you go use different forms of ads, it's not easy to get new and unique customers. Sometimes even if you look at Facebook, when you're doing a Facebook ad, if you scroll, you will see the ad popping up again and again and again, right? Whereas in local SEO or in SEO itself, it is not like that. You get customers who are actually searching for the product or the service. This means this is very, 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 very important item here, where customers are actually looking for you. Customers will come looking for you. And so long as you maintain your ranking, you have customers coming in, flowing in consistently. I have enjoyed this benefit for more than 10 years. And using my experience is what I created this course or based this course on. The base of this course is on my experience. So this is the greatest part of doing local SEO, right? And of course, very, very interesting, very, very important, zero cost. It gives you all the benefit and you pay nothing for it. That's great. Awesome. That's awesome. All right. Now, final part of this video. Okay. We have, as you go along building this local SEO, there are so many tools. I mentioned one just now, that is Google My Business, right? Which is, of course, the most important criteria for local SEO. But there are many things such as keyword generators. Then we have link builders, link checkers. So even keyword checkers, yes. Google Analytics, Google Search Console, all this will be shown in different modules as we go on, right? So stick with us, follow our channel, and you will get all the things necessary. Everything that you need to know about local SEO will be shown in our videos, right? The next video shows and guides you through the basic foundation of local SEO for keywords. Next topic we are going to go on is keyword in the next video. And keyword is the base of SEO, the base of SEO. That means SEO is totally basically based on keywords. Okay, right? We'll go on the next video. So with this, I like to say thank you for watching this video. Thank you for the time spent. Bye. Thank you. Bye-bye.